Now from 7:55, Hank Aaron Drive. A look at Turner Field here in Atlanta. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Colorado Rockies and the Atlanta Braves. It'll be fun watching these two swing it all series long. First pitch is next. Matt Wisler, a righty from the state of Ohio, will do the pitching in this one. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, you take a look right here. Right-handed hitters are hitting less than 250 against him. He's had his way with him.
DJ LeMahieu strides forward, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
For Colorado, second baseman, number 9.
The game's opening pitch is taken for ball 1 as we get started here tonight right on time at 7:10. EK, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
And it's been a good start to the homestand for them. They've taken 3 of the first 4, so they've had it going here. No question about that.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And Markakis won't get there. It's a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Now a swing and a miss on the slider as the leadoff man is set down on strikes to open up the ball game. And a chance now to check out the visiting Colorado Rockies. EK, any thoughts?
Yeah, keep an eye on Charlie Blackmon. He's having a really nice season with the bat, sporting a slugging percentage over 500, so there's a good chance he'll have some sort of impact offensively in this one.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hard liner toward short, and he makes a great diving stop for the out.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 5, Carlos Gonzalez.
Carlos Gonzalez will get his first opportunity here, currently leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
He's had just an excellent season so far, and maybe he can go on a little home run binge here and get him into that #1 spot in home runs.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, heading for second now. And he is in the scoring position at second with their first hit, a 2-out double.
Well, you know, it's never too late to get a first-inning rally started. This one's going to find the gap for 2 bases, so now at least to give your cleanup guy a shot to maybe drive in that first run of the game.
Nolan Arenado will come forward now and in an early RBI spot. And he's the right guy to have up there as he currently sits in 5th place in the National League runs batted in category.
Well, when you look at him right now, he's right in the prime of his career. And clearly, that's resulting in big things for him.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1.
All of a sudden, you got to be careful now with the cleanup guy up there with a runner in scoring position. He could be in danger of giving up that first run after all.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Hit hard to short. Ibar fields it cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. John Gray will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, guys, his whip is above league average. Been dependable, but does run into some trouble. So we'll see how he fares in this one.
Ender Inciarte comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, Ender Inciarte.
On the ground to the left side. Throw to first is in time for the first out. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Steve?
This team has to be a small ball team. They're dead last in home runs. They're not hitting the ball out of the yard. They've got to find other ways to score. So work the count, get some walks, hit line drives and gappers, and that's how you win.
First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Parra is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2. Now that we have a chance, let's bring in a look at how the Rockies will line up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, Matty, Gerardo Parra is one of the best defensive outfielders in the game. He's got a gold glove in his possession, and for good reason. He's got one of the best arms in all of baseball, and he's very versatile. He can play any one of the 3 outfield positions without there being any type of letdown. I can't wait to watch him in this one.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Hit on the ground toward the left. Gloved by Arenado. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3. We've played an inning. No score. Ben Paulson will stride in now. 2 hits for him, including a home run in last night's contest.
And he's been hitting the ball out of the yard, too. A whole bunch of home runs in his last 10 games. And yesterday was a good one, too.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
I don't think there's any intent with that. That might be just to let him know that he's out there.
Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
Well, Matt, Woody calls a good game more often than not. Although he has been known to get a little flack from time to time about his consistency, especially on the corners of the strike zone. We'll see if that comes into play.
And he's going to kick off the second with extra bases. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he will pull in here with a leadoff double.
7 straight games with a base hit now, and that's a solid week or so of swinging the bat with some authority.
Gerardo Parra will stand in now with a good chance to break the seal here following the leadoff double.
Well, it's a good RBI opportunity, but you've got to remember your first job, which is to at least get that guy over to third base.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around third and being waved on home. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Deja vu here to start off the inning. You get a double to lead things off, followed by another double here, and they get a quick run as one guy will just replace the other at second base.
Jose Reyes will dig in now, knowing he'll need to turn it on here down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that batting title.
Well, he's second in the league in hitting right now, so we'll see what kind of finish he can put on.
Lined into left center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Boy, when you stroll to the plate with an 11-game hitting streak and then you bang out another base hit and take it to 12, you got a little swagger about you.
Into the box, Dustin Garneau. And a good call as they pitch out there, but Reyes isn't going yet. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Inciarte on the run. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. Around third and being waved on home. And not in time as the second run scores.
Yeah, he squared that one up pretty good. No chance to run this one down as you see it one hop the wall out there, and he'll leads his way into second with a 2-run double.
Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. Into the box now, John Gray. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. 3 runs already home here. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2. Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the drop third strike. And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. And with a quick breather here, let's check out the top of the scorecard and see how the Braves align themselves defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric?
Well, guys, they have a man on the mound, high ERA. That usually means there's a lot of hard hit balls. So this defense, they're going to have to be ready with that leather out there.
DJ LeMahieu steps forward here with 3 runs already home and a potential 4th standing at third base.
Well, just about everything's gone their way so far in this frame, and another great opportunity to add to the total right here.
Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Just a perfect swing right there. You'll see it head down, eyes right on the baseball all the way. Great extension. He just drives this thing into center field to score that runner from third.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now as he gets under the first pitch and sends a fly ball out to left center. Diaz moves over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Boy, these are the kind of days where even I want to grab a bat. Everybody on that offense is hitting the ball hard somewhere.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and standing in, the right fielder Carlos Gonzalez. From the stretch. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1.
His last time out, guys were just flailing away at that slider, but tonight it's been a different story. Watching video of the last game is really paying off.
1-0 pitch on the way. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit hard towards center, and that's in there. Base hit.
Boy, he has really taken a pounding out there. That is 6 hits he's given up in just this inning alone. And what are they waiting for, man? You've got to get this guy out of there.
Nolan Arenado Gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. First offering on its way. Hot shot on the ground to short. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. 9 men come to the plate. 4 score. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Rockies lead this one 4-0. Adonis Garcia will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Well, it seems like it's going from bad to worse. He had a bad day yesterday, and he's hitting under 200 in his last 10.
In there, no balls and a strike. EK, as we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. They come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
And they're already well on their way to another win, and we've only played half an inning. I tell you, this team can score runs in bunches, and they're off to a fantastic start here.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Ooh, jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
And you start to get to the point in the year where you say, look, this guy's pitched a lot of innings so far this year. I wouldn't be surprised to see these guys back off his workload a bit here in this final month.
Seth Diaz will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
The fastball looks awfully sharp here early on. Sounds sharp, too.
The windup and the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
He's found a pretty nice rhythm out here early on.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Boy, and just a great call that time to turn to the changeup. That's one of those at the plate where you don't even wait for the umpire to make the call. You know you're a goner.
Nick Markakis stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
Yeah, he's letting these guys know early on. He's not going to be afraid to work inside. And that'll be something they'll need to think about.
Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. On a hole now as he swings and misses at a pitch in the dirt, and it's 1-2 now.
You talk about coming back with a shutdown inning. How about striking out the side to give your guys a little bit of a lift? He's 1 pitch away from doing just that.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Hit back up the middle. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Ben Paulson is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
Well, guys, they jumped out to that big lead early on in this game, but you really can't get comfortable. You have to keep putting pressure on.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
And even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. One away here to begin the third.
The left fielder, number 8.
So with one gone, there's a look at the Rockies' upcoming schedule here on the show for the next 7 days. Make plans to be with us. Digging in to try it again, Gerardo Parra. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Lined hard to center field. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
And another hard hit ball off of him right there. And that's not the first one he's allowed so far. As you take a look at his line, not too much to write home about right there. This has not been one of his better performances at all.
Jose Reyes strides in after getting a base hit and later scoring the first time around.
And I think we mentioned it already, but that extended his hitting streak. Swinging a hot bat right now.
Throw over to the bag, and the runner back in standing. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Runner at first here, one man out. Drilled to first. Freeman is up with it. There's one. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
This is always a tough throw here for a first baseman coming off the bag. You got to make sure that you don't just throw the ball right into the runner's back heading down to second base. Here he takes just a little extra time to make sure that he makes a good throw. And they're going to settle for just one at second.
Standing in now, Dustin Garneau. And a good call as they pitch out there, but Reyes isn't going yet. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. Fastball called strike. 1-2. 2 out with the man at first. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Well, at the very least, this is going to allow the pitcher to hit here in this inning now instead of having to lead off the next inning.
Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. John Gray swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
You can bet they'd love to have him get out of this without having to call in that bullpen just yet.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
And you can't make this easy on him right here. At least make some contact and force him to make a play.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 2 left for Colorado, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Andrew Lowry will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
And they're still searching for a base runner. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And here's a ball hit in the air, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
And that changeup's not really a pitch you can sit on with 2 strikes, because if he gives you that fastball, you'll be an hour late on it. That's a great job of not showing that pitch until he was ready to punch him out.
Jace Peterson will stand in now, happy that this series is at home, no doubt, as you see his splits right there. First delivery to him on the way. Drilled to the right side, and that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
This is what you call an ambush swing right here. You're hitting in the back of the order. You're looking dead red early in the count, kind of just hoping the pitcher might relax and forget about you for a minute. Then you get that fastball middle in, and you jump all over it.
In now, Matt Wisler. And they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. And he'll pounce on this quickly to tag him out. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Well, this is a nice job here of giving himself up. You see him square and put this ball down over toward the right side of the infield, and that's just where you want it to be. They do put the tag on him, but, hey, he gets the job done.
Here's Ender Inciarte. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And they can't run it down. And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it. Grounded up the first baseline. Paulson is right there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. DJ LeMahieu will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around. Here comes the first pitch. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
And for that guy right there, this is going to be an important inning. He's already given up 4 runs through 3. And you know, they need to get a minimum of 5, hopefully 6 innings out of him. So he needs to show something right here.
And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And Markakis won't get there. It's a foul ball. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Diaz on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting.
And this is all about taking charge out there. That's the center fielder's ball if he can get there. So he calls everybody off and he makes the play easily.
Charlie Blackmon stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Diaz ranging forward. And he makes the catch for the second out.
The right fielder, number 5, Carlos Gonzalez.
Settling in now, Carlos Gonzalez. He singled his last time up. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
4 runs, 8 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Hit hard up the middle. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Well, he'd had some high-stress innings here so far. It was looking like he turned a corner and was on his way to a much-needed 1-2-3, but he's going to have to get in the stretch here after all.
Nolan Arenado will stride to the plate. He's 0 for 2 thus far. .92 splits the plate, and it's strike 1. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Well, Matt, the pitcher may have thought the runner might be on the move right there, so he slide steps to hang on to him.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
And he's tracking that all the way across the plate, but that had too much sweep to it for him to think of swinging.
A runner on first with 2 away. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Diaz on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Colorado. They lead it 4-0. Leading off the inning, Eric Ibar, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And a strike to even the count, 1-1.
And you know what, guys? I have been really impressed so far. Not only has he used his fastball well, but he's also spotted it well. I mean, that is perfect location right on the knees.
1-2 now.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
High and deep to straightaway right. Back goes Gonzalez, still ranging back. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Third and final game of this 3-game set comes your way Sunday afternoon. That's tomorrow as you see the pitchers scheduled to take the mound in the series finale. Freddie Freeman stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
1 out, nobody on. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
It looked like he was going to try to go the other way with that thing, but a wise idea there to try to hold up.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
And even on 3-0, it's no given that he's going to be taken up there. We've seen him go after pitches in this spot before. He's not going to hold back.
Ripped down the first base line, but this is foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
First walk he's given up so far, and when you combine that with just one hit, it's not hard to see why these guys are having a lot of trouble scoring runs.
Adonis Garcia comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
He's set. Here it comes.
No.
Down and away. 1 ball and no strikes.
1 ball, no strikes.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. Oh, it's hit to third. 5. Arenado's got it. LeMahieu relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Ben Paulson heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
First baseman number 10, Ben Paulson.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now the pitch. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Swing and a line drive, but a foul ball. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2 pitch. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Hit hard to short. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
And that ball is rifled at him that time, and it just about took him into left field. And somehow he gets his glove down there and makes a nice play.
In is Gerardo Parra. Line drive to center field. And this is handled easily, so quickly 2 are gone here to start the 5th.
The minute he hits that, he's thinking it's a base hit all the way, but this is one of those situations where you get penalized for hitting the ball too hard. And this stayed up long enough to find the outfielder's glove out there.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. As he swings at the first pitch and lifts a fly ball out to left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. But they're in front 4-0. Leading off the inning, Seth Diaz. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game. So just chip away, chip away.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Hit down the third base line. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The right fielder, number
A little bit
22.
over halfway home tonight, bottom of the fifth, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Into the box now, Nick Markakis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and Markakis is retired, 2 away.
Now batting, catcher, Andrew Lowry.
Andrew Lowry is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him in just 3 pitches.
And now a pitch on the way. Into the seats, 0-1. The 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Swing and a line drive. Foul. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Trying to strike him out for the second time. That's lifted the other way out to left. And no problem for the former Gold Glover Parra, and that ends the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They trail here 4-0. Arodys Vizcaíno will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound.
38, Arodys Vizcaíno.
Dustin Garneau will lead things off for Colorado as they look to get something started in their half of the 6th. Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. Hit hard up the middle. And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit.
Man, these guys have been aggressive here early in the count. And some people think, oh, you might want to take a pitch to start an at-bat. And sometimes that's great, and it works out for a lot of people. But what you should be thinking is, I got to swing at strikes, and I got to get my pitch. And if it happens to come on the first pitch, let it rip.
The pitcher, John Gray, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here.
Textbook sack situation here, guys.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Well, this is textbook baseball right here. He's got the lead already, and now he moves another man into scoring position, and that could hopefully give himself even more of a cushion to work with.
Now a pickoff play at second, and he's back in standing. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll follow one into the dirt and come up empty for the first strike.
And for as bad as he missed that pitch, you can bet we're going to see that again before this at-bat's over.
4 runs, 10 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. 1-1.
We're playing 11. 1-1.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A little bit outside. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. All even now, 2-2. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Popped up. Peterson settles under it near second, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
He got caught in a situation where he had to protect with 2 strikes. He's probably fortunate he even got wood on this one, but it didn't matter much as this turns into an easy little soft liner.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
And that fastball of his definitely catches your attention. I mean, especially when it's on the inner half.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Line drive to left. And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
The right fielder, number 5, Carlos Gonzalez.
Well, here you go. Let's check this out in show motion. Well, look at him pick up that front leg, bring it down to get set, and then bang! Right down the left field line. That's a great look there.
And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. High in the air and deep to left center field. Ranging back is Inciarte. Gone! So a 3-run shot to left center. Home run number 47 thus far, as this lead swells to 7-0.
Boy, I want you to check out the location of where this pitch is in the strike zone. It's up and it's right down the middle. I mean, maybe you get away with that to a 220 hitting backup catcher, but not to a guy like this.
Nolan Arenado will stand in now following the home run, and you wonder if that losing streak is about to go by the wayside.
Well, they're not home yet, but certainly this has been a much better performance than we've seen out of them for a while now. So all signs seem to be pointing to a potential victory.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Line toward the gap in left center. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night.
Boy, that hit right there is just a thing of beauty. You talk about smoking one right back at the box. There isn't too many guys in the middle of that field that can catch a ball like that.
Into the box, Ben Paulson. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. A two-run blast to straightaway right field, number 28 on the season, as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Wow, he has proven to be a real nuisance in the first 2 games of this series. A home run in last night's ball game, and now another one here.
The left fielder, number 8, Gerardo.
In is Gerardo Parra. As he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Yeah, he's swinging a pretty hot bat here. 3 for 4 now after the base hit, and that wasn't a little bleeder. That ball was smoked.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. As he'll pop this one fouled off to the left, and it's strike 1. Now a throw over to first. Runner back safely.
Got a pretty good lead right there.
2 out with the man at first. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
Lifted in the air to center. Diaz sprinting after it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 9 men come to the plate, however. 5 of them score. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Rockies 9 and the Braves nothing. Jace Peterson will come in now to start things out here in their half of the 6th as they look for a reversal of fortunes here. The first 5 innings have not been particularly kind to them.
Yeah, and I think that's putting it mildly. Just 1 hit in these first 5 innings. They're going to need to do a better job of finding good pitches to hit. But that fella on the mound has not made it easy on him, and that's for sure.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
That 5-run inning broke this game wide open, so you can bet he'll be more free and easy out there on the mound. That's a nice job of getting that first out of the inning.
Dino Dominguez will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Dominguez.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
And I wish more guys would pitch like this. I mean, look at that pitch count right there. That is really low for this stage of the game, and it's because he's throwing strikes and challenging guys.
The 0-1 pitch. And he falls behind 0-2. One out, nobody on. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Here it comes, 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Tough pitch to lay off there with 2 strikes. I'm not sure if that was a good take or whether he just got fooled on a changeup and couldn't pull the trigger.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2. One and 2, here it comes. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
Well, this is one of those situations where his guys got him the lead early on, and he's been in complete control ever since. I mean, he's barely been threatened out there.
Ender Inciarte will stand in again. Couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far.
Yeah, just sort of rolling over on it, guys. See if you can make a small adjustment and get through one here.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Braves. They're down 9-0. Back here at Turner Field. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Jim Johnson will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger.
Jim Johnson.
Dustin Garneau steps in. He scored after reaching on a single his last time up.
Catcher, number 13, Dustin Garneau.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Diaz is after it, but he can't get there. This splits the outfielders and heads toward the wall. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
And if you're going to work away with a 2-seam fastball, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. Here, as you can see, he starts it on the corner. So you know what's going to happen. It's going to leak right back out over the heart of the plate. And that's a mistaken location, pure and simple.
John Gray steps in for a 4th plate appearance tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game.
Yeah, he's been in total control of this game, Matt. I see no reason to be going with anybody else out there on the mound right now.
In the air to center. Diaz giving chase. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's 1 away.
Yeah, that's just a good pitch right there. That's a 2-seam fastball working its way back inside, and he's probably fortunate he didn't break his bat. He winds up getting this one right down there on the label, and he's retired.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. One out and a runner on second base. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Shot back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit around third and being waved on home. And the runner from second is in to score. It's a 10-0 score.
Well, if you want to point fingers at who's to blame for this disaster, you're going to need both hands. I mean, the pitching, the batting, the defense, the execution. Just draw a line through this one. This one's been an absolute disaster.
Charlie Blackmon steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Oh, man, if you're a pitching coach, you might want to update your resume after this performance. His guys have been brutal.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Got to be careful here with a run in already. You don't want to let one get away from you and lose the possibility of a double play.
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0. There's Carlos Gonzalez. He waits on deck. Runners on first with one down. Drilled right back up the middle. Step on the bag for one. Back to first, and a great stretch there may be the difference. It's a double play, and the inning is over. A couple of hits lead to one in the inning for Colorado. 7th inning stretch time here in Atlanta. The Rockies are out in front, 10-0. Eric Ibar will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting a line drive right back up the middle.
Now here's the pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
Well, he's really kept himself in the game here by throwing first pitch strikes to about 70% of the batters he's faced. That's kept him in the ball game and kept his team in the ball game.
And it's quickly 0-2. This is swung on and popped up. Crossing into foul territory now behind third. There to make the catch is Arenado for the first out.
Yeah, doesn't look like much has changed here to start this inning either. That's 8 in a row now he's set down.
Freddie Freeman will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
Hit down the line at first. Paulson is up with it, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
And that slider's been an effective pitch for him, no doubt. As you take a look there, what his pitch breakdown looks like so far.
Adonis Garcia will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Parra racing back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 15 for him thus far. But that'll do little more than make a dent in this big deficit.
Well, this at least is a way to make some kind of positive out of what's been a really difficult evening so far. I don't think this will make much of a difference in the final result, but at least it shows you that they're out there playing hard and not laying down.
Center fielder number 9. Seth
Into the box
Diaz.
now, Seth Diaz. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Not the first time he's felt the squeeze tonight.
Yeah, he's looking and saying, what do I got to do to get a strike?
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. So it may be too little too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. 7 complete here tonight. It's the Rockies 10 and the Braves 1. Carlos Gonzalez We'll stand in again as we flash you back here to inning number 6. This was his 3-run home run that's really been the key blow to this point in the ball game. Sharply hit ball back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Nolan Arenado digs in. He reached on a single and would later wind up scoring in his last at-bat. Now a ball ripped to the right side, but caught by Freeman at first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Digging in once again, Ben Paulson, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Fastball in there for a called strike.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Oh, and this goes right past him. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's the frustrating thing for a sinker baller. When you get the ground ball you need and it finds a hole. Now he's got 2 men on to deal with and only 1 away.
In is Gerardo Parra, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Liner towards second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Around third and being waved on home. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Tack on another run there. They've put up 11 now in the ball game, and this offense is definitely running on all cylinders.
Casey Kelly will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Jose Reyes will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hard to believe he let that one go. That was right on a platter for him.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. To second for 1. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Rockies forced to settle for 1. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Rockies 11 and the Braves 1. Nick Markakis will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Down the line, but this is a foul ball. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. Reyes has it. Throw by Reyes is right there for the first down.
Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made one bad pitch the entire game. That was the solo home run. Other than that, you can see there, not much to speak of at all.
Andrew Lowry will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one.
Yeah, he's still got that good movement on the two-seamer. He's been throwing it well all night long.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two. One out, nobody on. Hit hard to short. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting.
Certainly not the most competitive game the three of us have ever witnessed. 11-1 our score as we head to the finish line finally in this one. Jace Peterson will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Hit hard back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
And they're able to keep the inning alive as you check out the numbers on his performance so far. That's just the 3rd hit he's allowed to this point. He's been pretty much in control the whole way.
Call's gone out for a pinch hitter as the left-handed speedster Michael Bourne has grabbed a bat and moved into the on-deck circle now.
Michael Bourne.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. A runner on first with 2 away. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. One and one, here it comes. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
Hit hard down the left field line. Just foul. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Braves strand 1. They trail by double digits, 11-1. David Carpenter will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger.
Carpenter.
Stepping into the box, Dustin Garneau. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here.
Number 13, Dustin Garneau.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
The 0-2 pitch. To short, hit hard. There's Ibar. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
And this is a guy who's going to give up his share of hits. But that's because he just says, hey, go ahead. Here's my best stuff. Try to hit it. He's got such good stuff that most times when guys do hit it, they'll put it on the ground right at somebody.
Standing in now, John Gray. As with one away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1.
Well, he'll lean pretty heavily on that fastball. Why not? It's a big one.
Now the 0-1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. But right at the shortstop for the second out.
The batter, number
Oh,
9.
man, he's got to be
Second
thinking,
baseman,
that might be the hardest ball I hit all year. Why does it have to be right at somebody? Hey, nobody said this game was fair.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. One 0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed, 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. On he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Peterson is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies, but they're on autopilot, 11-1. Ender Inciarte will stand in now to begin their half of the 9th in a game that was decided long ago.
Left fielder.
Yep, this is
Number
mop-up
11.
time out there right now. But, hey, these at-bats still count against your batting average, so you can't go up there and just mail it in. You've got to see this through right to the end of the game.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Maybe that's off the black just a little bit, but when you're around the plate as much as he's been, you're going to find that you're going to get a few calls like that.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2.
Maybe a good opportunity here to show him a changeup, give him a different look.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Ground ball left side. Backhanded. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
This ball's hit pretty sharply here towards the hole, but then you see he's able to backhand this thing and then use that cannon he's got to fire it across the diamond and get his man.
Here's Eric Ibar now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. One out, nobody on. And Ibar will lay off that one. It's even at 1-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Arenado is under this one as he has it right in front of the dugout for the second out.
Boy, that's just another off-balance swing right there. Not only are these guys light on hits, they're not even making solid contact right now.
Freddie Freeman strides in, grounded out his last time through. Now here's the pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Driven out to deep left center field. Blackman going back. Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run. A solo home run off the bat of Freddie Freeman. 24 home runs for him on the season, but they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind.
And we'll see this a lot with teams down by a bunch of runs. The guy on the mound doesn't want to walk you, so he's going to throw you a lot of strikes. And he capitalizes on one here.
Adonis Garcia will stand in to keep things going, and I don't know, Steve, is the comeback on?
Well, at the very least, I like that they're showing some character out there. You never want to go down without a fight, so they're going to make these final at-bats count.
Here's the pitch. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. That last home run, officially 406 feet. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw to first here will be in time for the final out, and the Rockies have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
Well, we talked about how they needed a good outing out of this guy, and he gave them that and even more, finishing off the complete game victory.
Well, this one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory. And guys, the Rockies tonight were treated to a fine performance from the man you see here, Carlos Gonzalez. Take a snapshot of that. He's our top player of the game.
And I think all things considered, this was really a team victory. But out of everybody, I agree. He made the biggest impact out there.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Rockies come out on top, 11-2. Good night from Atlanta.